evening everyone and welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT and tonight it's round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Legends Cup, a fixed setup series featuring the Ford 34 Coupe on road courses. We're heading to Oulton Park Circuit International layout. This flowing technical circuit with elevation changes and tight corners will challenge precision, rhythm and strategy from every driver tonight. Drivers will take on 10 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of qualifying and a 40-minute race. Conditions are partly cloudy in the morning. The 75% fuel cap is in place, and with fixed fuel in the setup, it will enforce a pit stop, meaning strategy will be key again tonight. After round 5, Ricky Bunt holds strong at the top of the championship. Ryan Carlson is in second place and moving up, while Hamish Curtis sits in third in the standings after a solid run so far. To wrap up round 5 at Homestead, Miami, it was Sebastian Vandel who took the win. Joining him on the podium were Nicholas Martin in P2 and Ricky Bunt in P3 after another thrilling Legends Cup battle. Checking out the track, Oulton Park International, it's a classic UK road course combining some fast sweepers, tight technical sections and some elevation changes. The drivers will need to manage tyres carefully and manage that clean pit stop to be able to have a very strong run tonight. And practice is underway, so we'll jump trackside and get ready for some exciting Legends action. You're joining us for the stream, jump in the chat, say hello. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that follow button. There's Dan Bartos. Setting a 154.8. First time of practice. Got a few minutes left and then we'll be heading over for the 10 minutes of qualifying. Ricky Bunt, Ryan Bunt looking to be not in the race tonight. Things will be looking pretty strong for Ryan Carlson to grab some strong points and chase down that series lead. And so for Hamish Curtis running third in the series. A strong push for points tonight. And Oulton Park is really great for these little cars. Too much for Simmons. Just goes for a slide. That was the same spot we saw Simmons lose the rear as well. Rather cool temperatures out there. .24 degrees track temperature. Tonight, James Brett, welcome aboard to the league. All the best of luck in your opening race tonight. And Carlson taking the fastest time towards the back end of practice. 52.1. 1.6 ahead of James Brett's time. For a good jump spot. And an invisible wall. That fence wasn't going to help. Here we are, practice session complete. Ready to run over into the qualifying. Simmons first to charge off the rank. Ryan's going to do a hot lap. Can do a hot lap if you want to have a go. You're muted though, Ryan, if you're watching the chat.
Have I got you?
Yeah, I've got you now.
Helps if I undeafen myself, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's give you a...
Oh, we got a person here. We might as well just talk a bit of rubbish for a while, because it's a bit of a ways away before the lap starts, but
yeah,
tyre barriers are very dangerous here. Oh, he's trying to get a draft, that's what he's doing. Sneaky bugger. Yeah, tyre barriers, definitely dangerous here because they're not like the Gold Coast ones, they're immovable. So you smack them, and you're the one that moves. So you got to avoid them, but get as close as you can to them. But you're just weaving around through here, trying to go up through gears and not wheel spin. That's the main thing. Is it's very easy to slide on the exit of every corner on this track. So with that in mind, we'll try and talk you through a lap. I don't want to start talking about it now because, well, not started yet. So
corners to go.
Couple corners to go. Keep it sliding. This is the one corner I actually quite like sliding around because you do go into a little bit of speed when you're turning through there on a bit of a slide. Here we go. Oh. I go down 3 gears there because I'm normally in 6, so I forgot about it there. So a bit of a bad exit because I was sliding on the way in, but here we go. If you get a decent run, coming up through the gears, I go middle of the track just to try and carry a little bit of Ks. It might not work, but then you look for the banners on the side here, brake at the start of the gap, trail into the apex, get on the throttle, try and slide your way to the exit and just keep it on the track. I didn't get an off track there, so that's a good start, but I was bloody close to it. And coming down through here, there's a bit of a bump in the road, and as soon as it loads the tyres up, you get on the brakes, down a gear, and turn it, hug the apex, and sort of slide it out over the apex. You can take a heap of the exit curve there now. It's so good. I love it. You never used to be able to, but now it's fantastic. Up through the gears in a 6th, then slight brake, or the brush of the brakes, downshift 1 gear, come through here at the end of the tyre barriers, jump on the brakes, lock them by the looks. That's the fast way to do it. Tyres are still a little bit cold. You want to be in 3rd through there, keep it wide on the entry and then carry the speed out the other side of it, but I didn't do that. So I haven't found a brake marker here, I just guess. Go down to the 3rd's ideal, otherwise if you're coming in too hot, go in a 2nd, bring that bum around a little bit. Carry the speed through, give yourself a little bit of a break here, have a bit of a breath, unless you're talking to the commentators then you can't stop at all. 100 metre board just after, down 2 gears in a 3rd, carry the speed through, a little bit of throttle as you change direction, and I just lift here. So I'm not brushing the brake because then it upsets the back end, so lift and then get on the throttle over the exit curb. Get a bit of a draft when you can. So coming up through here on the right hand side, there's a bit of green on the tyre barrier. I use that as a brake marker. Down a gear, carry the speed through the sweeper, flat, and then I lift off as you come over the compression. That's just me. I could be going slower, but that's just the way I'm doing it. and then go for an overtake. So down 2 gears because I'm in the wrong gear again, carry speed in the apex and hit the throttle, straight line it, go over the apex curb there, and that's a bit of a lap around here in a Legends car. Bit of fun.
Yeah,
we'll do that for 45 minutes.
About 5 pink sectors, done pretty good there.
Oh man, it was a messy lap too. What did I do?
152 flat, nicely done.
Well, I've got some time to gain, so watch this space.
We will. Good luck.
Cheers. See ya.
Nice. Initial pole setting lap on board with Ryan Carson. Nearly about 9 tenths separating P1 to P2 in the first laps. Current position, Ryan will be looking to Ryan Carlson to be able to defend, to take over a potential series lead over Ryan Bunt tonight. And here to secure some extra points, maintain that championship. .8 split between 7. That's just dropped. Simmons coming in 7.5. And Barshas wraps up a tidy lap, 7 tenths away from Carson's pole. Oh, big slide through the first corners. Dirty tyres. Worth bringing the car back in. Only a couple of minutes left. How to get some laps in. It's like that 52 flat from Ryan Carlson. Maybe a tough one to try and beat. A few marbles out in that outer line through there. It's already a rather slippery corner for the rear around there as it is. Just practicing a very quick entry there. Less than half a minute to go of qualifying. 1:52.060 is the time to beat. Most of the drivers, this will be their final lap. Carlson's just able to start a new one. Hamish won't get to. He's coming into the pits. Time of the flag. Buckland's leading out. Quarter of a lap left. See improvement here for Phil Buckland. That was 5:69. Was an improvement in time. Both Carlson and Brett got about half a lap. Oh, not for Ryan now. And James Brett picked a couple of spots here. There's no one out there to defend it. Needs to save a 10th to get P2. It's a 53.13. Best was a 52.86. Take a look at the qualifying results. Here you are, qualifying for round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Legends Cup at Oulton Park Circuit International. Our pole position driver is Ryan Carlson, and then the rest of the grid we then have Dan Bartish, James Brett, Chase Tippett, Hamish Curtis, Phil Buckland, and David Simmons. Fantastic spot to watch the start. That's ready to go green, round 6. Driver to grid. Chase Tippett to grid, and then the flag will get ready to drop. Round 6 about to get underway.
Green, green, green.
Couple of dumps there. Good move for Bartish. Both Carlson and Bartish really pull away from Brett and Hamish. It's pretty wide there for Carlson. run there for Curtis, starting to close in on Tippett. There's been an off track for Tippett. That sees Tippett fall back to P7. Oh, an overshoot there from Simmons. It kind of balked Tippett as well. And slow down request. Buckland moves around. It'll be enough pace for Tippett to flow through. So he's going for the move. Simmons in the yellow. Carlson really pulls away. Well, from after getting through the barricades. Unless he was just guessing the brake marker. He's getting some good pace out of that corner. Because of lap 1, 7 tenths put over P2. That's Brett. On P2, Bartish P3. Doing well to recover some spots. Off by a couple of seconds away from Curtis. You may see an interval of about a second here as this lap closes. It's going to have to try and hold on the tail here, pulling this toe. The gap seems to be teetering. Oh, it's rear slide. Really trying to chase Ryan here. Side by side with Bartish. Bartish is fighting for some traction then as well. Two here might need to start to work together a bit. 2.4 second gap now to P2. Later in. Bit of a balked run in through there. Just sneaks ahead. Gonna have the inside advantages here. Squeeze out. Gets the track position for P2. P2 can get a couple of good slingshots around for passes this way. They could be able to carry themselves. Holland saves the Tippett. Tippett just had to go to the for a tow. Good run in from Brett. Sitting right on the tail for Bartish. Hey, Super Crusher. Oh, I think that was a scrape. Curtis closing in quick, and there's an around for James Brett. No damage. Some breathing space for Bartish. The two are at each other for quite a while. And sees move up to P3 for Curtis. Retired. Oh, still waiting for the tow. I think it's still in the session. Nice looking lead for Ryan Carlson. The first quarter of the race now sitting nearly 5.5 seconds ahead of P2. Spacing off the field being cleansed. Lap 6. We can see some strategy come into play. Things looking good for a potential clean sweep for Ryan Carlson. After getting pole, he'll be running in P1 at the moment. Has set the fastest lap of the race as well, a 51.91. That's exactly what Carlson was chasing. Failed to chase those championship points tonight. A clean sweep would be a quick way to be able to have a crack at that series lead. Out of Ryan Bunt here to defend that lead for round 6. An incident for James Brett. Back and underway. Pit window starts to open, we potentially see a crack at an undercut. May have to be something that's considered here. P2, P3 sitting furthest back 10 seconds. Some pretty strong pace continuing out there for Ryan Carlson. Seeing a 52.18. It's about 8 tenths quicker. And, the next quickest time out there, which is Dan Bartish. He's now needing to keep that consistency and then go for some strategy here for a plate. Simmons in the pits. Buckland. I think there was any contact in it. Seeing some high incident counts for some drivers there. There are some good spots to be able to take an off track and make up some big time. So they'll be strategically using those incident points. There's 17 and a drive through. Let's be careful, so that's 25 and a DQ. There's been a few stung with incident points. I'm sure they won't be wanting to have that happen to them tonight as well. boys on board with Ryan Carlson. And some good consistent quick times in the 52s. Being a nice nearly 10.3 lead over P2. Smooth run around Oulton Park here. Some time in the gap as well. Carlson on approach to lap now. Into the pits, Ryan Carlson comes. Barshes also comes in. Some time can be made up in the stop. Hamish Curtis stays out, takes on the race lead. Release for Carlson. 16-second box time. 15, 16. Slightly quicker stop for Bartish. So he's about half a second in the journey time as well. Still a bit of time to chase. 11-second gap. Hamish Curtis sets his fastest lap on the last lap to take over the lead. 52.83. Contact with Buckland just coming into the pits. Black flag as well. Maybe pit entry. Would have used a fast repair if it was a meatball. Curtis now comes in. Carlson will resume race lead. Curtis won't be able to pinch a spot here. Coming out nicely though. Very quick pit as well. 13 seconds in the box. It's going to be the quick stop here. 34 seconds total pit time. It's 37 total time just for Ryan Carlson. 37's been about the marker for the stop. That bigger gap end up being a bit more costly for the fuel. We'll see how things go for Curtis. Things might get a little bit light towards that back end. Three and a half seconds chase down here to have a crack at Dan Bartish. Brett setting PB for the race, lap 12, 52.5. Spread approach to lap traffic. It's Phil Buckland up ahead, P6. The last quarter of the race now. 8 minutes to go. Flag. Buckland coming into the pits. Savine stop and hold. Much longer pit time. 56 seconds in the box. It's an off track. Allowing for a pass here for Curtis. Quick recovery to be able to get back into this fight for Dan Bartish. Well, still neck and neck as they come down the turn one. Fairly similarly matched in their best times. This is going to be a bit of a game of chicken. Get to that racing line. Sketchy to try and fight alongside through there. Just gets the run of that. This is going on. Carson's just improved fastest lap of the race. Barter's going for the inside of turn one. Gonna try and get track position. Able to get all the way over. Bartis able to get a little bit of a run away here now. Over half a second on Hamish Curtis. Four and a half minutes to go. blue flags. It moves aside for Ryan Carlson. The quickest stop for Curtis. Things could start getting lighter in the fuel. So may not be enough in it to have been able to continue the fight here as well. Chatler coming up there, otherwise I'd be lapping all of them. Probably could. Sure that's you too, is it, Ryan, in the chat? Ben East Jr. There's a big off there for Hamish Curtis. Minute left on the clock. Half a lap through. So white flag will be out this time around for Ryan Carlson. 20-second gap to P2. It's pretty comfy for a race win here. You have to make a pretty silly mistake to throw it away now. Seconds left. That is some fuel conserving potentially going on here for Curtis. Let's get an off-track report. I bet you Ryan's around turn 1 when that came up. Using last those incident points. Big coasting going on here. If you're already serving pretty hard there, it's going to be a tough lap around. Especially the elevation changes around Oulton Park as well. It's a lot harder on fuel. Goes a real pear shape. Easily be a podium spot picked up here for James Brett. Let's watch Brett's time closing in. Some heavy clutching going on here. It's pretty serious here for Hamish Curtis, unfortunately. Finish line nearly in sight here for Ryan Carlson. Checkered flag out. Excellent win here for Ryan Carlson. 20-second lead Bartis in for a very well fought spot for P2. Brings it home on the podium, P2. Hamish Curtis holding 7 seconds away is James Brett. Some serious fuel saving going on these couple of laps. Oh, is he going to get there? Here comes Brett. We have enough just to be able to put the boot in it for here. A little bit of a roller coaster go up and down, but oh, this is going to be close. 2 seconds, 1.5. Gets the checkered flag. P3. How close was that for James Brett to be able to nearly pit P3? It would have been heart pounding watching that timing close in for Brett. Checkered flag out for Buckland, bring it home in P6. There we have round 6 done and dusted. Let's take a look at these race results. Here we are, results for Round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Legends Cup at Oulton Park Circuit International. At top of our podium belongs to Ryan Carlson. Congratulations. And also on the podium, P2, Dan Bartish, P3, Hamish Curtis. The rest of our standings then goes James Brett, David Simmons, Phil Buckland, and Chase Tippett. Still got Ryan in here from earlier, so he's ready to go. Congratulations, guys. That was looking a little bit scary, though, I think, Hamish. It got very tight at the finish line.
Yeah, it went a lap longer than I calculated, so I crossed the line with, like, on the second last lap with 1 lap left of fuel, and I'm like, oh, crap. So, max save, and it spluttered after this last chicane, so it was dying. So it was very, very, very close.
Yeah, I was just watching this last 7 seconds as you're just on the approach to the last few corners, and James Brett was just flying through to nearly get you just for a photo finish at the end.
Oh, yes, that was
very close.
Yep. I'd much rather have put another litre of fuel in, but there we go. I didn't.
Yeah, you still held it, and it still worked.
Just. Oh dear. Well done, Ryan. That was well done.
Yes, congrats, mate.
Thanks.
What a drive. 20 seconds. 21 seconds in the end.
Yeah. I was just racking up the off tracks at the start, to be honest, and funnily enough, when I started conserving and trying to take it easy, I started going quicker. Funny how that works, isn't it?
There you go.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was just ripping a fat skid and I just ran out of fuel, so I'm trying to roll back into the pit lane. Yeah, but yeah, congratulations everyone. It was. I'd like to look. I'd like to say it was good, but there were 4 guys left on the lead lap, and there was 30 seconds between all of them, so it was a slightly boring race. I was losing concentration, but I'm definitely glad to take the points. I tell you what.
Yeah, so yeah. Lined up the clean sweep, which is what you exactly needed with Ryan being away from the round this week as well.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But what I actually needed was to actually get some good results from the last 4 weeks too. Because with that other round that I missed, so I'm still not going to come out with the lead of the championship, but it'll be close by the end anyway. Here's hoping.
A good chase to the end anyway. That'll be the exciting bit.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. As long as Ryan gets out the way for me, which I know he's not going to. I just got to out-qualify him and get a decent start. Actually practice the tracks beforehand. That generally helps. I practiced this track beforehand. Not that it really mattered in the end, but...
you won convincingly.
Thanks to half an hour's practice. But no, the last couple of weeks I've just been jumping in with nothing, and most of the tracks I hadn't run on before, so it definitely helps when I get a couple laps in beforehand.
Might see you do that for Lime Rock then and try and push away with the championship lead.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely try and get there.
It's going to be another
How many
good one
points
for it too.
Yeah, I love it. It's a track that I know, so it'll just be a jump in and figure out how to drive the car and not figure out where the track goes. Like, well, especially last week was. That was the big thing last week, was I wasn't sure exactly how to take everything, and I jumped on the banking with cold tyres with a bit of steering lock on, and just looped me straight away. So definitely wasn't ideal, not for the championship run anyway. But yeah, I'll definitely take the points. I'll take anything I can get to try and claw that lead back.
From looking at it, you'd be about 28 points shy from a lead change.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Nice
nice. I thought I'd
60
still be
points
like 100.
tonight to you. Really chased it
Yeah,
up
man.
there.
Oh, I thought I'd still be 100 points off. So yeah, that's great.
Definitely made
I'll just have to start bringing my A game. Oh yeah. How'd you go?
Myself,
Yes.
it was quite good to see the pace out there. There's some very consistent laps being done in. It was going to be interesting to see if there's many going to be using the incident point to try and get through turn 1. But
Did you notice I did that on the start?
Yeah, I saw them racked up there's a fair few of them on there at the start of the race, and then I think you did it in your second last lap or something. It came up. I was like, oh, you obviously had
Yeah, that was
some
an
left.
accident. I was trying to sort of cool the tyres down so I could set the fastest lap of the race in the last lap.
Ah,
but
there you go.
it didn't
Bit of
work.
dipping. No.
Look, yeah,
I think you still got it. I think you're the only one capable of getting a 51.
Oh, I still got the fastest lap, but it wasn't on the last lap. You don't get that oomph factor, you know?
Fair. I don't know. Winning by 20 seconds would give me a pretty big oomph factor.
Nah, look, it's the races where you're actually fighting people where it's the best races. Like even that Tsukuba, that go-kart track that we were on.
Oh, yeah.
That was, well, I want to say that was one of the funnest races this season that I've had, but realistically speaking, Virginia was one of the funnest races I've had because I was dumped on lap 1 and I was trying to claw back the lead and I'd got it, but then my VR headset disconnected, so I just couldn't maintain the pace. Well, I'd lift the headset on at the top of my head so I could see the screen, but it was just, the field of view was shocking. It was like looking through a kaleidoscope.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you're having a good battle out there with Dan for a while as well.
Yeah, the first half of the race, I was just trying to keep with him because it was just a couple of tenths quicker than I was, but I was pretty happy with how I was driving. I got from lap 6 to until my pit stop at the end of lap 14. I was consistently in the 53 ones, 53 flats, and then the lap before I pitted I did a 52.8, which was my fastest lap, which I was quite happy with. And then I did short fill myself to try and give myself an opportunity to attack Dan, which worked. I came out right behind him and he made a mistake and we had a good battle for a couple of laps. But then I looked at the fuel situation and went, oh. So
yeah, that's what I was assuming probably happened. So I saw you drop back out of that battle pretty quick, and I was like, considering how quick your pit stop was, we were expecting to sort of potentially see you slow down towards the back end. Not that much, but yeah, didn't think you probably had enough in there to risk going for a battle.
No, sadly. But I'm happy with third. Considering my run of form over the last couple of weeks, third's a nice bounce back. I'm not quite at the speed I want to be, but we'll take what we can get.
Keep moving in the standings as well, especially potential to get closer towards that top end as with Ryan away from this week.
I think both Ryans are. I think both Ryans are out of my field of. But I'll try and take a cheeky third, I reckon, in the standings. So I think it'll be a good battle between Dan and myself.
You say that. I thought he was out of reach for me because he had 300 points on me until this round. But it's closing in.
Anything can happen.
Motorsports are weird. Well, sports just weird in general. Weird things happen.
Online gaming's very weird, isn't it?
It's not even that. Sport as a whole.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But
indeed. Well, congratulations, guys. It was fantastic to see you out there, and all the best of luck for Lime Rock Park next week. It's going to be another good one out there.
yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
And
Like
I'd say hopefully Ryan's not here, but I'm sort of lying because I want to fight him.
Get it. You want to get it properly.
Oh, not so much that. I just want to prove to him that it's me that's better.
No. You don't want an asterisk championship.
No. Well, any championship's a good championship, isn't it?
True.
When was the last season Van Gisbergen won? He wrapped it up 3 rounds before the finish.
I'd love
Just
to
making
do that.
everyone look like losers.
You don't have
But-
to show up.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to show the guy that you're racing that, hey, I'm better than you.
Push it all the way. I'll hand over shout outs over to you, Ryan.
Massive thanks to Power Wheels eSports. They're the team I'm in. They're always help me find time somewhere, especially in GT cars and endurance racing. There's always something going on, and there's heaps of mechanical advice being thrown around there at the moment. So Discord's always friendly, even if I'm not always friendly. But massive thanks to them and Bruce and Caleb, who I wish was here, but I don't know why he's not here. I haven't actually spoken to him in a couple of weeks, but yeah, massive thanks to them.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Over
I'd
to
like
you,
to thank
Hamish.
Sorry.
Jump
like
at the gun.
Yep, typical. I'd like to thank the guys that Get a Grip. It's been a fun couple of races with them this season. I'd also like to thank the guys at Jesus Racing, the Life Choice Foundation. They do a fantastic job, and Velo Racing Products. And we have your name here if you want to sponsor us. So hit us up if you. We're on Facebook if you want to sponsor us, and you can have your name here.
Where's
Awesome.
here?
I think it's on the bonnet.
I did.
Oh,
It's
see
down the side of the bonnet.
along the side of the bonnet. I noticed when I was on doing the suspension cams.
The bit that falls off when you do some hard racing.
No, it's
It's pretty well protected there on the legend.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's got
Right up
bars
at
all
the
around
end.
it, doesn't it?
So it's a
That's just
very
the
valuable
top
spot.
fouling.
You can sell that point.
Yep. If you want the most indestructible part of the car, your name here. Oh, well, thank you for that, JT.
No worries. Congratulations, guys, and all the best of luck
Thank
for next week.
Thank you.
Catch
You
us.
have a good one, eh?
And there we are, wrapping up round 6 at Oulton Park Circuit International. Congratulations to Ryan Carlson for taking the win tonight, with Dan Bartosh and Hamish Curtis rounding out the rest of the podium. And next week we head to Lime Rock Park Classic for round 7 of the Legends Cup. Action will kick off Monday at 8:05 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss that one. It's going to be a fantastic race to see. And thanks once again to our sponsors and partners: Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Vive, Dubby, Fanatic, Razor, Stump Grinding, Central Coast, and Chubby Buns Burgers. That's all from us today. See you next week.